these are a winner for me. I really, really like them. They're fun colors, but they're also like super functional. Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. You know what this box is, and I'm so excited to share the contents of it with you. I have a teacher lesson planner that I will show you, along with a lot of new accessories, which are so cute. So let's get everything out of this giant box, and I'll show you each item, give you my thoughts, my first impressions, all the things. Okay, so obviously we have a lot to get through, so we're just gonna work through each item. Let's start with this washi, which is adorable. I love the little rainbow one. Let me just go ahead and get these out of the package real quick. Okay, these are just so cute. This reminds me of the old Apple washi that had like the asterisk on it, but this one is just like rainbow colored and it's so cute with a white background. Love that. This one may be my favorite. It's a little rainbow one. It's kind of like watercolory and it's really beautiful. And then this one just has dots. It says Inspire, Learn, Teach. Little pink background. That's cute. And then this one I thought was really interesting. So it has different prompts on it. So you got to grade, to copy, to prep, to call. And that you could like tear off a piece of it and use it in your planner and make yourself a little list or whatever you want to do with it. But I do really like these. I always am drawn to the washi each year because they kind of match the theme, and these are just adorable. Okay, let's talk markers, because I've got two sets of markers here so that you can kind of see what they're coming out with. These are the dual tip list markers. These came out last year. This is a different colorway, and I was like a little bit unimpressed by them, so we're going to test them out and see if they've gotten better. Hopefully they have. I also have some highlighter pens, so I'm going to get a little piece of paper for that too. Okay, so let's start with the list markers. This is a 6-pack. It has hot pink, aloe, lagoon, orchid, navy, and gray. And we've got like little check marks and boxes, and that's it. Like the old ones had like different shapes and stuff, so maybe they figured out like these shapes are the best ones. So let's open this up and check them out. Okay, so there's 6 colors here. We're just gonna kind of check out what's going on. Here's the hot pink one. Okay, not bad, not bad. The other tip on all of them is just like a black felt tip. This one is the gray square. Okay, that one's not bad. You just kind of have to like get the right angle on them. This one is, what color? Navy, maybe? Yeah. And this is a check mark. I think these might be better too if you like use them and then they'll like get worn in. I think this is the orchid one. Okay, and then my favorite color, lagoon. I love this so much. This is the check mark. Okay, that one's not bad. That one actually works really well. And then we have this one in aloe, and it's a square. Okay, that one's good too. So I think it's 2 things. One, they need to get worn in just a little bit, and then the angle that you like press it down and stamp it, I think that matters. So I do think they've been improved. I love the color scheme. These are really pretty. I will definitely grab these and take them to school with me. Okay, now let's look at the highlighter pens. I have not played with these at all. So this is a 12-pack dual ink, dual tip highlighter pens. Okay, so there's some really pretty colors in here. I'm just going to try maybe a couple of them. So this has a fine tip. Those are such pretty colors. Okay, so we've got a fine tip on one side with black ink. I really like that they're doing that because I only use black ink in my planner. This is really pretty. Like, this is a good idea because you could only take like one pen to a meeting and have both the pen and the highlighter. Like, that's really smart. I like that. Okay, let's try this purple one. This is so pretty. Oh, I love that color. These are a winner for me. I really, really like them. They're fun colors, but they're also like super functional. Just really beautiful. Okay, so let's look at the colors on the back so you can just kind of get an idea of what's in here. Okay, so we've got Orchid, Iris, that's the one that I love, Cornflower, Pacific Mermaid, I love that one too, Spruce, Aloe, Marigold, Nectarine, Salmon, Raspberry, and Peach. I just really, really like these a lot. These may be one of my favorite items that are coming with this launch. Okay, next up we have a two-sided dashboard, universal snap-in to-do list. It is in the Etta V pattern. It's really pretty. Okay, so these will snap into your planner, and it'll work on the 7x9 and the 8.5x11. So you can use like a dry erase, or you can use a permanent marker, which is what I suggest. And then if you take a dry erase, you can erase it pretty easily. So we've got copies, grade, contact, and on this side we've got to do and looking ahead. I love the rose gold in this. It's so pretty. And the purple like background. Love that. Okay, so that's the snap-in dashboard. Now we have a little notepad from the Focus collection. In my classroom, prep, contact, and then to-do list. Like, what I really like about this one is that not only it's like clean and like to the point, but it's also actual Post-it brand. So in the past, the sticky notes have been hit or miss for me because they're not always sticky enough, but this is like an actual Post-it. And so I think that the like the stickiness will be a lot better. So let's test it out and see. I don't know how many pages are on here, but if I were to guess, it would be probably 20. Okay, so let's just take this off. Oh yeah, that's a good sticky, and it stays flat. It doesn't like curl. Oh, I really like that. This is super cute. I would definitely use this in my classroom or in my office. If you don't know, I should have said this at the top. I'm a high school teacher, but I'm also an instructional coach, so I get to teach as well as work with teachers, which is really fun, and I adapt my planner for that purpose. Okay, so this is always a favorite for me, the Cool for School Designer Sticker Book. This is edition 7, and it's got the new like color scheme and everything, so let's check this one out. I'm like really inspired by this color scheme. I just think it's really bright and fun. Okay, so this book, it opens at the bottom. Okay, so this is so pretty. I might need to do a new color scheme this coming year. I like to stick to a specific color scheme. I've done rainbow. This past year I did like more neutral, like muted colors, but these jewel tones are like so pretty. I really love these colors. Here's a little to-do list. Silver foil, some boxes, some little labels here. We've got testing, conference, IEP, meeting. Those are cute. I like the size of those. And then another page of these with like field trip, personal day, professional development, assembly, observation, planning, tutoring, library, early release, and break stuff. Okay, we've got little happy birthday stickers here. So little appointments. These are fun. So just some like quote strips. I really like these because you can kind of fit them in anywhere. And this is like washi paper type paper. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a thinner washi paper. Really pretty. And then this one has some more little labels. These are cute. The little watercolor ones. And then some circles. And some little icons. I'm really thinking that this might be my scheme, like color scheme for the year. And then here's the last page with some habit trackers. Oh, there's one more page. Okay. And there's some like long lists and some notes to self stickers. I just really love the color scheme this year. Like, I know I've said it like 4 times already, but I think it's really, really pretty. It's different too. Like, in the past, it's always been like rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. And now we have some different colors to play with, which is going to be really fun. Okay, so that's the sticker book. This may be one of my favorite items in the whole stack. It is so cute. This is a little notepad called In My Classroom. I just love this. It's adorable. Okay, like, and the paper's like the EC paper, so nice and thick. I just think it's so cute. We got a little to-do list section, contact, prep, and then just a big note section, which I really like, but this is just too cute. I don't know how many sheets are on this, maybe 25 or so, but love this one. Definitely a favorite. Okay, this was new last year, I believe, the teacher record book. So let's look in here. It's a bound book. This is beautiful, this ERIN design. So pretty. You're making a difference every day. So pretty. So it's stitched binding. And then if we open it up here, we have teacher record book, class schedule, class events, communication log, more communication, some graphing paper. This is all in the planner. I'll show you in a minute. But it's nice to have in here too. And then it goes straight into the student checklists. So if you still use a paper gradebook, I think this is a great option. It's so pretty, first of all, but it's super functional as well. You can put your assignment up here or whatever you want. Track your kids. You can use the same like list of kids every, whatever your grading period is. Ours is 6 weeks, and just cut this and just keep it that way. But I just think this is so pretty. I have not found a purpose for it for myself because I am a digital grader and everything, but I think this is awesome. You could add some little tabs if you wanted to if you have separate classes, you can kind of separate them that way. You could add some tabs to this to keep your classes organized. And then once we get to the very back, we have some lined pages. You could use this for documentation or whatever you want to use it for. We've got lots of lined pages back here. This is really nice because you could keep everything in one book, keep all your documentation right in here, and it wouldn't be in like multiple places, you know. So I think this is a great option if you need a record book or a grading book. And it's so beautiful. I love the bound spine too because you can lay it flat, which is really nice to write in. And it's just so pretty. I love these colors. Ooh, love them so much. So that is the record book, or you could say your grade book. Okay, next we have another dashboard. This one is the Snap-in Teacher Dashboard. Okay, so this one also has like the ERIN in the background. So we've got the days of the week, split weekend, before school, after school. And on this side you have just space to write. And I like this because you can just do whatever you want to do with it. It's very like open. Learn from yesterday, teach for today. I like that. This is just really pretty. I don't know that I would use it just because I have other options and I like to have my plans directly inside my planner, but some people love the dashboard, so this is the new one. If you like it, grab it up. Okay, this one is so big it barely fits in the frame. Let me get this out because I'm not exactly sure what it is, so let's check it out. Okay, this is a big folio. This is huge. Now, I got the 7x9 planner. I'll show you it in just a little bit. This is really pretty, but I have the 7x9 planner, like I said. But this is beautiful. So you've got like a gold closure here, champagne gold cover. It's very like flexible, which I like, because then you don't have to worry about like it getting smashed in your bag or anything like that. Lots of pockets. You can put some pins in here. This big pocket back here, place for your pin over here. This is pretty awesome. and really pretty. I think it comes in other colors too, but it's just huge. So if you have a 8.5 by 11 planner and you plan on like carting it back and forth between home and school, this might be a good option to keep everything together and protected. But I really like this. I'm intrigued for sure. Okay, then we have another like kind of new item to me, the vegan leather clip folio. Let's see what's in here. So this is a very pretty like mauve-y color. Very beautiful. You've got a spot for some pens and a big pocket, and then a space for your little like notepads or papers, anything you want to put in here. This notepad came with it, and I just kind of like slipped it underneath the clipboard here, but you could put anything in there. There we go. Okay, so this is such a pretty color. I really like the accent with the little asterisks, little EC asterisks right there. It's just a nice, cute little touch. So this is the clip folio. Is that what it's called? Yes, the clip folio. So this would be good for like meetings, or I don't know. You decide what you want to do with it, but I think it's really cute. Okay, now we have the star of the show. I have been using the 7x9 planner since, last year. I started using it last year when it first came out, and I have absolutely loved it. And so when I was given the option to review any of the planners, I chose this one again because I just love it so much. It's just perfect. I'll show you the insides in just a minute. But so this is new to the line, and I hope they come out with more. This is an interchangeable cover, but it's the vegan leather, which I loved the vegan leather on my planner last year, but I got bored with it and I ended up taking it off and putting on some of my EC covers. So now that problem has kind of been solved by these vegan leather interchangeable covers. So let's look at this and see like how well it snaps in and everything. It's definitely thick. It feels like paper on this side, and then this side is of course the vegan leather. I love the inside. Like, how cute is that? Okay, so I'm just going to, I don't think this is one interchangeable. Nope. Okay, so I'm just going to snap this on to just see how well it snaps. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. You do kind of have to like finagle it a little bit, but overall, very nice. It comes off very easily. Okay, so I need to get on the site and look and see what other designs they have, because I do love the focused collection and like how simple and beautiful it is, but I need some variety in my life, you know? Okay, now here's my baby. Okay, this is my favorite teacher planner ever. Last year I got the gold coil with the coral cover, and it was beautiful. This one has silver and a blue cover. This is so pretty. I love this so much. It has the thick vegan leather cover, and it is the focus collection, so it's going to be very simple, which is what I like, because I like a blank slate so I can do whatever I want with it, and this gives me exactly that. So we have the like front pages here. I don't see any changes yet, but if I see them, I'll let you know. It's very simple, neutral. I love the fonts. I say this every single year, but I wish these were not like dated by month. They were just blank, because everybody starts school at a different time. And so I would rather have this like blank instead of January, because I would put August in here, or maybe even July. So just something that I've always noted every year. Hasn't changed yet, but maybe one day. It's easily to fix because I just white it out. But okay, then we have some graph paper. I use this for seating charts, and then I can like quickly make a copy of this or scan it for my sub. We have holidays, which I like to have this in here because sometimes I don't know all of the religious holidays, especially if they're not like Christian holidays. And we have a lot of diversity in my school, and so I need to know like certain dates of holidays and all of that. Okay, then we go right into July. So we have some notes pages, dates to remember, and then here's the monthly spread. This looks exactly the same as last year, which no complaints here. I love the layout. It's so simple and just modern. And in here is the weekly layout. So it's still separated like the 8.5 by 11, but it's just condensed a little bit. And I have found that I don't need all that space and that this is just fine for me. So I am just really happy with the 7 by 9. I just think it's a great option for pretty much anybody. I thought I was gonna like not have enough room, but I have plenty. Okay, so once you get to the end of a month, you have a notes page or two more, and then even more. Like, I really like that too, because I've been using the notes pages between the months just to like keep them all in one book, and that's really nice to have. So this planner starts in July, which is when I go back to work my extra work days for my instructional coaching position, which is really nice, but like a lot of teachers would probably just skip July. You can also pick an August start, which is great too. I think later in the year you can pick a January start if you're like in Australia or something, but I'm not 100% on that. But we have a July start in this planner, and then we go all the way to the back. June. Oh, I love the smell of this planner. It just smells so good, and it keeps that smell like the whole year. It's just, I love it so much. It's like, it's one of my favorite smells ever. Okay, so once we get to the end of June, we have some more notes pages, and then we go into the checklists. So these checklists are very similar to the record book, except for no color, of course. It's much more simplified. You can like barely see the shading between like the names that you would put over here. The columns are also just a little bit wider. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of those, which is nice. And then that's it. So you don't have a pocket in the back, which I thought was going to bother me a lot, but it hasn't really so far. But there are some pockets on the easy side that you can add in. I think I might do that when I do my setup video in June or July, and just have a little space back here for my loose papers that I want to keep in here. So this is just so beautiful. I love this blue. It's like a cornflower blue. It's just beautiful. I love the feel of this. It's just so nice. This planner has like inspired me a lot, which sounds weird because it's just completely blank, but then I can do whatever I want every week. Like I can switch it up. I can just make every week fresh, which is really nice. Okay, so what would I suggest you check out for this launch? Definitely the 7 by 9 planner, but also the 8.5 by 11s are beautiful. Like the colorful designs are so pretty, but this one holds a special place in my heart because it's just so neutral. I would also suggest these highlighter pens. These are awesome. Like I love the dual tips, the dual ink. I think that's a great idea, and the colors are beautiful and really like inspiring me right now. I also think this notepad is just adorable and very functional, and it's just like would look really cute on your desk, but also like you can use it regularly, like one a week or whatever you want to do, especially on like a busy week. I like to break down my week a little bit more, and this would be perfect for that. And then you can't go wrong with the sticker book. This one has just these beautiful colors in it. Again, just very inspiring to me, and I am leaning toward going with this theme for next year in my planner. I just think that would be really fun. And lastly, I would recommend this washi. These last two especially are just so pretty and adorable, and I think they will go with the theme like so well. I just really think those are super cute. Okay, that's everything that I have to share with you today. I hope that you enjoyed watching me go through all of these goodies. If you would like to support me and my channel, please check out my affiliate link linked down in the description below. I'd love to have your support on that. But if you have any questions about any of these products or the launch, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to answer them for you. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload. And I'll see you next time. Bye.